Good afternoon, pupils. It's great to speak with you again. I hope you've had a productive and enjoyable week. And I know that you've been working really hard and still producing great results. Many house points being received throughout the classes. So well done. You know that we have had preschool, nursery, reception, year 1 and year 6 pupils back to school. And I just want to let you know that that's gone really, really well. But I also know that when I see you in live assemblies that I've been taking with you and listening to you talk and seeing your messages, that I can see that you really want to be back at school. I can see that you're missing just being in this beautiful school environment. And I know that you're missing that contact with your friends and seeing your teachers in person, even though you've been having an incredible amount of live teaching. So a few nights ago, the government changed the rules and said that it was up to schools to decide how many children they could take back and when. So I've got very good news for you, because thanks to your teachers, we have been working over the last 2 days at looking at a creative way in which we can give you some back to school experiences before the end of term, so that you don't have to wait until September. So the way it's going to work is that years 2, 3, 4 and 5 are going to have 2 days a week back in school. And we're going to start with year 4 and 5 next Thursday, the 18th and 19th of June, and then every Thursday and Friday until the end of term. So year 4s and 5s coming back next Thursday and Friday, 18th and 19th of June, and every Thursday and Friday until the end of term. And then for year 2s and 3s, they will be welcomed back on Monday the 22nd and Tuesday the 23rd of June, and every Monday and Tuesday until the end of term. Now I know that will bring you much happiness, much delight and much excitement. So over the course of the next few days, we're going to continue to work on those plans, and then we're going to send the information to you and your parents, which will be a return to school guide for your year groups and specific risk assessments for your particular classes. Now, it will be very similar to the return to school guide that we already have, because it's working extremely well. And the risk assessments will also be similar, but there might be little tweaks around times of coming to school, collection times, your lunch times, all of those, because we have to keep this 2 meter social distancing that I've been teaching you in assemblies. So I know that is delightful news for you. I also want to just say to everybody in the community that I've been so humbled by how everyone is working collectively together. And that is so important, that we keep that close partnership, that we move away from a fixed idea of how things should be and towards being creative and adaptable for what can be, for what is possible. And that possibility-based mindset that we always talk to you about, that's going to be needed in the weeks and months ahead, so that we can live alongside the difficulties that we face, rather than being defeated by them, that we will overcome them, and that we will show through our education that the elements of being creative, being adaptable, being determined, being someone who overcomes what looks like impossible, that's the future of education, and that's the future lives that you're going into as pupils. So in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you look forward to my best worst jokes coming up. Bye. Did you hear about the actor who fell through the floorboards? He was just going through a stage. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? You just needed a little space. Where are average things manufactured? The satisfactory. What sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches? A nervous wreck. What kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between you and me, something smells. What did the shark say when he ate the clownfish? This tastes a little funny. Well done to all the St Edward's children for working so hard again this week, with special mention to the following pupils in the pre-prep department. Noah in reception for making super writing progress and always being a math superstar. Posey in 1G for beautiful handwriting and always putting great detail into her work. Martha in 1D for super writing and presentation of her work. Andrew in 2B for always trying extremely hard with all his tasks. And Marcus in 2PW for showing such a positive attitude towards his work. And well done to everyone in the pre-prep department. Congratulations to the children in the prep department who have been awarded gold leaves today. Lewis in 3D for excellent work on short multiplication and asking sensible questions while working. Taylor in 3T for an excellent description of the dinosaur period, the era of time he would travel back to if he could time travel. Poppy in 4F for excellent English work on advertising slogans. Archie in 4MP for his cheerfulness and enthusiasm during form times. Dexter in 5B for being such a positive influence on the class in registration and for being so keen in this week's live assemblies. Ermias in 5R for being amazing in his one-to-one sessions with Mr. Thurston. He has shown to be very focused and receptive to learning new things. Ryan in 6P for working exceptionally hard at home and now also back at school. Ryan has shown incredible progress not only in his schoolwork but with his confidence and self-belief. He goes out of his way to give his best. Erin in 6T for her continued positive approach to learning and for the consistent effort she gives to her studies, both at home and in school. And well done to each and every one of you. Keep up the hard work.